Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome to part 2 of my Easter recap behind the scene video. I know it doesn't feel like Easter anymore, it's been a while, but you know how I said my wife and my kids were sick? And I have a whole entire week of video shoots left for this recap video. I cannot get sick, so we shall see. Yeah, so my son ended up having 105 degrees fever in the middle of the night. We had to go to the emergency room. I finally got the flu. I was coughing, my throat's closing up. I could not record that behind the scene video whatsoever. So I thought, you know what? I still said I was gonna make this video, so I'm gonna make it, but really focus on this little guy back here, the Weebill Lab, right? So there were 2 moves that I extensively used throughout the video, so I'm gonna focus on those. And you don't have to have a Weebill to pull these moves off, and the 2 moves are combination follow mode and monopod fake crane shot. So if you've seen the Easter recap video, the best example I have for this is when I was doing the Hyperlapse footage and I was tilting the gimbal up while I was in lock mode. So on Weebill, you can go into lock mode by pressing this button down, and if it's on L, it's on lock mode. If it's on PF, it's pan follow mode. So right now I'm on lock mode, and guess what? If you turn or you go up or down, the camera stays exactly at center, which allows you to do that hyperlapse really smoothly. So I was starting with the lock mode, going towards the building, and then once I got close to the building, I pressed the follow mode button, and then I was able to tilt up very slowly. So I was basically using Sony S&Q mode there, shooting 2 frames per second, and I was able to get the hyperlapse, like a fake hyperlapse, but using the video footage. And I just linked that footage to another footage that was pointing up, and using the same method reversed and then point down. That's how I got that shot. Another good example of these combination follow shot was that drum shot I got, and like when I was in the production room, I was able to like point down to the operator and then point up, and then I go straight into the screen. I was able to do that because of that mode, and that allows me to freely operate the gimbal without having the limitation of the lock mode. So difference between going from lock mode to the follow mode or pan follow mode to the follow mode is that on pan follow mode, I have the freedom to operate the gimbal the way I want, whereas in lock mode, even though you swing at it, it doesn't move at all. So in that production room, it really helped because when I come out of the follow mode, I needed that camera to be leveled exactly on the surface of the screen so I can do that transition. So when I released the follow mode button, it actually was in pan follow mode. I was able to go straight into the screen without worrying about was my camera tilted in the wrong way or anything like that. So the second cinematic gimbal move I shot a lot of actually was using a monopod with the gimbal. And you can do this with any small gimbal, and I call this monopod fake crane shot. So on Weebill, I am able to pull off this move a lot because this trans mount quick release plate, and I'm able to take off the tripod real quick and then put a monopod right back on there, and then extend my monopod, and boom, you got the shot. And this is called Mi Photo Walkabout Air. My favorite part of this is that it's so small, it actually fit in my pocket while I'm walking around, and I'm able to extend the whole thing out by just twisting the bottom and sliding it out. So that's really useful. And this shot is kind of imitating the crane shot. Imagine a big crane, right? And you're basically having camera go really low, and then while you walk forward, raising it up really high, or reversing that, you start really high and then coming down really low, and it will look like a crane shot even though it's really not. It's just a simple gimbal and a monopod. Alright, so that's it for the behind the scene video, part 2 of the Easter recap. Hopefully this was somewhat helpful to you guys. If you want me to do more behind the scene video, let me know, but it'll be actual behind the scene video. I know this isn't technically because I'm sitting here and that happened back there. So anyways, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video, and make it a good one, guys. Later. Hey guys, I just finished uploading a YouTube video and the whole entire scene was lit by using this. Yeah, that's shower curtain from Amazon for $10. Does a really good job diffusing that light. And the light I'm using is Godox SL60W. My friend told me about this. Really awesome light for cheap price, and it is powered by unicorns. Yep, my daughter leaves unicorns everywhere, so I didn't even bother cleaning up. So